You buried me alive, but I came back. After saying this, Jung-woo charges forward, and Krystal tries to react, but receives a punch so heavy that he is thrown straight against the wall. Thor and Sandman are completely clueless because that thing in front of them no longer seemed human. Jung-woo's body was covered in bones, half of his face looked like a skull mask, and his gaze was one of pure hatred. But the worst part is that they barely even remembered him. To them, Jung-woo was still that failed boy from the past. Then Krystal stands up and orders the two to finish him off. Thor doesn't think twice and invokes a gigantic lightning bolt that hits Jung-woo dead on, causing a massive explosion all around. But as the smoke begins to clear, Jung-woo was still standing, with the lightning coursing through his body, and at that moment, he begins to smile. Before Thor could even understand what was happening, Jung-woo appears right in front of him, and with a bone blade protruding from his arm, he delivers just one strike to Thor, finishing him off. Krystal and Sandman stand paralyzed, but Sandman tries to react. He uses earth, stone, and sand to try and trap Jung-woo inside a crushing prison, except that doesn't hold him for long. Jung-woo forces his body and explodes that prison into pieces, then charges at Sandman, and before he could defend himself, Jung-woo destroys him as well. Now only Krystal remained, the very same guy who had trapped Jung-woo inside the diamond for 5 years. Krystal ends up covering his entire body in diamond, turning his fists into hammers, and then he goes after Jung-woo, beginning to crush him with multiple blows. Every punch he delivered completely shattered Jung-woo's bones, and blood splattered everywhere, but Jung-woo wouldn't fall. Krystal then tries to deliver the final blow, but Jung-woo catches his fist with his mouth, and this time, it wasn't Jung-woo's teeth that broke, it was Krystal's arm. Krystal grows desperate, because for the first time, he understands that he was no longer invincible.